Hey, good evening everybody. David here at Scale Models Midwest. Welcome back to the workbench. Hope you're doing well. As you can see in the thumbnail and right here, the number 12 Dave Blaney Menards Mustang is complete. This went together really well, as all the Salvinos JR kits just keep getting better and better, especially this next gen model. If you're not a member of the Builders Club, you buy one of these kits. They usually have a little form inside where you can email them to become a member, or if you just buy them at your local hobby store, pick one up and you will not be disappointed. These kits have a lot of detail, as you saw from the pictures I've been posting and as I'm getting ready to show you, and it just goes really well. Okay, so as you can see, kit's all done, and as I run around on the turntable, you can see the detail that the decals definitely provide. And about 4.5–5 hours I spent on the decals. I used a lot of Tamiya Mark Fit decal setting solution, and I definitely swear by that. I also use Microsol and Microset, but as it stood here, this went together really well. Definitely one thing to consider on the hood, gloss or semi-gloss black with a clear coat over it before you put decals on. I'm not clearing this one, but if you clear it, do it before you put the windows in. You'll thank me later. Just go back and look at my Richard Petty video that I built last year. See what I'm talking about. So let me kind of give you a walk around on what I've got done here. Basically, again, as a recap, Tamiya PS29, I have 3 coats of fluorescent yellow first, and then I masked it and painted the black part of the body and a very small part of the front after I masked it. Once I took the mask off, I was able to put the decals on, so it came together really well, very close to what the box art has. I'm saving the extra decal sheet that I got from, I believe, Mike's Decals for tire markings for another build that I'll be doing here in a couple of months. But for this one, I just want to build it, get it taken care of. All in all, maybe about 30 hours over 2.5 weeks. I am not going to glue the tires to this one, so I'll just kind of take them off, display the hub assemblies and what have you, and then put the tires back on. Take the body off right now as we speak, and as you can see, the detail really well. Take your time when you're putting the kit together, especially the protective pieces in the back and in the front. There are little, what do you call them, detents or markings, if you will, that are on the kit chassis that will fit in place just perfect. But if you take your time, the kit will go together and it'll be super solid. As you can see, taking the tires off displays the hub assembly. This definitely could lend itself up for even more detail than what I did, which is basically a basic wash with Panaline accent color, gold for the shock tower housing and what have you. I didn't heat stain the exhaust, but I've done that before in the other kits. It's real easy. A little bit of Tamiya clear blue, clear yellow, and clear orange will work just great. But got that in. And for the engine, what I did there is I'm also leaving the snorkel non-glued in, as well as the air intakes, I guess you want to call them, from the hood, just so I can show off the detail underneath as well. I think I'll do this next time when I go to wire one of these kits, especially when I go to wire the ignition module, and trying my hand with that little metal bar for the shifter. I think I did a really good job with that. That's thanks to Clay Kemp's suggestion in building the same chassis. So as I build another kit, I'll add a little bit more detail to it. That's the goal of building these kits, and I've got quite a few of them now that you know, they're starting to stack up, and it's about time to really jump in and start building them. One of my friends asked me if I could build one of these kits for him, and I said, sure, you know, we'll do that. So as we go along, we'll keep building these kits and you know, share them with you, obviously. And if you haven't, like I said, built one of these kits, definitely do yourself a favor. Go out to your local hobby store, buy one of these kits if you're not already a member of Salvinos JR Club, and then if you get a chance, become a member. And like I said, you won't be disappointed. These kits are looking really good. The Toyotas are now starting to come out. In fact, I've got a box to open up, which I think have my kit of the month coming in, so I'm getting ready to do that right now. And I got a couple of models to show you for upcoming group challenge builds. So let's get right to it. All right, the box. This one has the kit of the month from Salvinos JR, and looking forward to seeing it. I've already got the top part open, so let's go on ahead and see what's in here. Now, Lucas C usually opens these up upside down, and then he likes to blame the people who pack it on putting the stuff in wrong. So let's see what they did for us. All right, they're upside down, so I get to blame them. I don't know, maybe I just opened it wrong. Anyhow, I got two Toyotas. This is awesome. Let's see, that and that. Oh, and decals. All right, let's see what we got here. First of all, we'll throw the box off to the side, get the decals out of the way. So let's start off with Martin Truex Jr. This one I am definitely going to be building. I do like Martin Truex Jr. This is the, there we go. This is the 2023 Toyota, sponsored by Bass Pro Shops. We have Bass Pro Shops about 3 miles away from my house. I like going there, so kind of cool. I was thinking I'm going to build this kit and then maybe put it on a display table, take it out in front of Bass Pro Shops, see if I can get a nice looking picture of the model in front of the store. So I'm going to kind of check that one out. So yeah, kind of cool. And obviously the side panel, there's Blaney's Mustang, there's Austin Cindric's Mustang. I believe that was the Daytona 500 winner, maybe? No, this one's the 2023 one. Well, yeah, that was probably Daytona 500. There's Chase Elliott, and there's Denny Hamlin, which happens to be this kit. Now, I happen to like Denny Hamlin, and I think he's a great race driver. So I was really looking forward to getting this kit as well. And yeah, it's going to be sharp. I think I've seen somebody already unbox this. I'm not going to unbox these just yet, but I just wanted to kind of share with you what I had. I think the Truex one is molded in black. I think this is molded in white. And then, of course, you've got these way cool decals that come with the kit. And then, of course, here, they got Joey Logano, Chase Elliott's black and red Hooters #9. And then, of course, the Richard Petty Roadrunner. So, yeah, man, these kits look really good. I can't wait to have one of these Toyotas built up on the shelf. But I think the first one will definitely be Martin Truex. So, yeah, they're coming out. So be looking out for those in your store. What else do I have? No surprise, we have decals. And, of course, the cool Salvinos JR monthly decal. These things are collectibles in their own right. So that's pretty cool. But got a couple sheets of the old Milwaukee number 27 and the number 11 Budweiser from Junior Johnson's 86, I think, Camaro. It's been kind of cool. And it just so happens I have 2 sheets of those. 2 27s and 2 11s and 2 of the dog. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah. The decals themselves are worth like what, $10 a piece easy. So right there you're getting $40 worth of decals for free just by being a member of the Salvinos JR Club and getting these with your kit of the month. So yeah, like I said before, join the club and get these kits. Okay, so the first kit to show you is AMT's 1969 Ford Torino Cobra Fastback. This one I am debating whether I build it as a G machine, meaning it's going to have a lowered suspension, wide tires and wheel setup, and maybe some mini tubs out the back, but also big engine for the motivation. Or I may adapt a Pro Street chassis. I've got quite a few of the AMT kits the same scale that are Pro Street, and I may be able to take one of those chassis, see how it fits up underneath here, maybe back have it to the front. As you can see for the chassis here, it's pretty basic, so I've got some ideas if I go with a G machine about hitting up Joel Mendoza over at Iceman for one of his suspension setups. I'm planning on going back to him to getting one of the engines that he has, so I'll be kind of tinkering with that. I wanted to show you this one. I have an idea in my mind for another build that I've been wanting to build for a long time, and the only thing I can say about it is if I have time, I'll build it, but for now I'm just going to kind of leave it on the back burner because I don't want to get my hopes up in building it and then kind of make a promise that I can't keep. So this one is definitely the kit that I'm going to work on for the challenge for the time being, and then once it's done, I'll see how I'm sitting at with other stuff and maybe build another one. Okay, so the next kit that I've got here is the AMT 1967 Mustang GT Fastback. This is a really sharp looking kit, 1/25th scale. This, I like the box art, I like the stance of the Mustang, and I hope to replicate that because that's going to be my intent, is to build this one box stock. And I kind of like the color, but then again I might paint it a different color. I don't know. I'm going to use my trademark white interior, which is how I've built most of my kits. Again, it'll be pretty much box stock. I may wire it, but that's about it, because I've got a couple of other ideas down the road regarding other Mustangs I'd like to build, and with 1 year to build these, he's giving us plenty of lead time, and I'm sure those who want to build this are going to build more than one Mustang. I know I will. Just like for Jason's group build, I'm going to build more than one street machine. I mean, once you get inspired to do a kit, it just kind of snowballs. Next thing you know, you're trying to build another kit and another kit, and that's what I really like about the hobby. People are inspiring us to build cool kits. I hope I'm inspiring you to build cool kits as well. So stick with me as I start working on this and the Torino and another one of the Roadrunners. So with that, let's go. Have a great day. Keep building the cool stuff.